Hey everyone, Pastor Nat here. Here at Back to the Bible, we exist to move you closer to Jesus today than yesterday. And to help you do that, today we're going to talk about not settling in our spiritual walk. Do you remember the Pepsi commercials from the late 80s, maybe early 90s with Ray Charles? Ray would be playing the piano and he would be exhausted, so he'd stop and he'd take a drink from his Pepsi can. And what would he do at the end? He would take that drink and he'd go, then he'd sing, "You got the right one, baby, uh-huh." That's just one of those commercials that I will never forget. That look of that ice-cold Pepsi combined with that refreshing reaction and then the confirmation that he had chosen the right thing, I think that moved a lot of people to try and to buy Pepsi. The problem is, with Pepsi, the problem is with anything that the world offers, it never truly satisfies. What does truly satisfy? Listen to how Jesus answers this question in Matthew 5. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they shall be satisfied. Jesus says, blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness. Well, the first thing I wonder is, what does it mean to be blessed? Because a lot of people today will say, bless you when someone sneezes, or my mother will say, God bless you when someone's going through a hard time. But what does it mean to be blessed? Well, the word means to be rich with happiness and joy. It means to be viewed upon favorably by God. Now, some would say that this means that there's a physical blessing, and that can be true, but it's not really a causal relationship. Simply put, to be blessed means that when God sees you, He smiles. And because of that, no matter what's going on around you, you have that supernatural joy and peace and happiness because you know that you're obeying God. But then Jesus says, the ones who are blessed are the ones who hunger and thirst for righteousness. I think a lot of us today are unsatisfied spiritually speaking because we've settled or we've stopped. We become spiritually stuck in our walk with God. Well, why would this happen? Why would our hunger or thirst for righteousness end? Well, as I just said, I think some of us settle. You see, I'm a foodie. So when I travel, I will spend hours and hours researching restaurants so I know exactly where I want to go and what I hope to eat. You see, I am very intentional about this. And when I travel with my family, I sometimes have to remind them, no, we're not going to eat at McDonald's because it's actually less than an hour away till we get to this particular restaurant. Trust me, we're not going to settle. It will be worth it. But if we're not careful, we could easily settle for the McDonald's when we've got Cheesecake Factory just down the street. And you see, we do this spiritually. We become saved, we begin to follow Jesus, and then we get distracted. We get distracted by sports or family activities or work or Netflix or YouTube. You can name the thing. And because we feel like the mission has been accomplished, we've been saved, we kind of start to coast and we settle along the way. The problem is we become satisfied with a nominal Christianity when we have a spiritual and exhilarating walk to experience. Christ says, don't settle. Don't remain spiritually idle or stuck. You see, you are truly satisfied when you are pursuing a life built on righteousness, on following the roadmap that the Bible prescribes. Today, if you feel stuck, if you feel unsatisfied, chances are you've settled and it's time to get moving again. Today, my challenge for you is to commit to God that you will not settle, that you want to be satisfied by following Him. Today, get back to the Bible and follow God and get moving again. Hey, thanks for joining me today. If you found today's discussion helpful, please leave a review and share this podcast with your friends on social media. Plus, if you're like most of us, maybe you're struggling today, Don't worry, you're not alone. I would love to help. So download our app called Go Tandem. Check out Go Tandem and let us help you win the day.